Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. Listen, I'm feeling a ways. I'm feeling a ways because the girls came out to the Blaze Steak and Seafood last night. All of the girlies were there except for me. Don Juan, you're slipping. Okay, you're slipping, you're clicking. Instead of being on Twitter, okay, justifying Kandi fixing her lips to ask SWV to be a guest spot when they're on a show, co-headlining a show. You're co-headlining a reality TV series. However, you're going to ask these folks not to co-headline the tour? Huh. Okay. Weird. Don Juan, instead of justifying Kandi, your boss, how about you justify that email and invite me to the function? Because why were all the girlies there except for me? Last night at the Blaze Steak and Seafood, you had Kandi. They were doing karaoke. Let me play this again. They're doing karaoke. I believe she's performing Don't Think I'm Not. Kandi is in the front. You have Cynthia Bailey behind her. Shamia Morton, who just had a baby via surrogate, is out. So it's giving mommy's night out. And then, of course, in the very back, you have Porsha and her sister, Lauren. Y'all, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I needed to be there. Right? I saw the fans. They were taking photos, doing karaoke, doing the drinks, wearing the green. But no, they all look really, really cute. It was really nice. It warms my heart to see that the ladies are hanging out. They're getting along with no cameras. It's giving a real sisterhood. Right? It's giving a real sisterhood because they love to claim real sisterhood. But child, when the cameras are there, it's just like, okay, fuck a sisterhood. Right? But no, listen, yeah, they look amazing. Like, given the history of, let's say, Porsha and Kandi, like, that's amazing that she showed up to Kandi's restaurant to celebrate. It's amazing how Shamia is there, who just had a baby. It's amazing, excuse me, how Cynthia Bailey is out and about after, this divorce. Like, honey, don't let me get no divorce because you ain't gonna see me for a whole year. So shout out to the girls. Like, that really made me happy. I can't help but to think, though, is Porsha being out and about with the girls so often, does it mean that she's vying for a spot on season 16? I mean, I just can't help but to notice the optics of the situation. We know Cynthia Bailey returned after only being away for one season. She's now going to be a friend of for season, I believe, 15. As far as Porsha is concerned, this will be her second season being away from the gang. So it's just kind of like, sis, I'm ready for you to be back. I'm ready for you to be back. And I told her this under those Instagram comments. Porsha is my best friend in my head. And so I be speaking to her any type of way on Instagram. And I was like, sis, if you don't stop playing with us, if you don't stop playing with the girls and return to the show, return to the main show, like Ultimate Girls Trip is cute. We love Ultimate Girls Trip. We love Peacock. But stop playing with us and return to the main show. She also posted on Instagram last night about, she gave her fans like different painting options. I believe she wants to paint her ceiling gold. And she was like, should I do the regular gold? Should I do the gold leaf? Or should I do this type of gold on the ceiling? And I was like, mind you, she's my friend in my head, so I just be speaking, child. I was like, sis, gold on the ceiling? Neither. None of them. None of them. No. Okay, and the girls didn't like that. They didn't like that. Somebody was like, I mean, it's her bathroom, the F or the clown emoji. And I'm like, sis, I looked at that profile picture and told her to, get a makeup wipe and hush. This is my best friend. And she said in the Instagram post, I need help. And I'm just like, gold on the ceiling. Like, okay, if you really want some help, my personal advice. Now, listen, I'm not, a decorator or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, like, for me, it's a no-go for the gold on the ceiling. I mean, who are you? Donald Trump? Did y'all see Donald Trump's Manhattan apartment? No. Okay. Speaking of Donald Trump, though, why in the hell is he on the Truth of the Social talking about y'all need to protest and take our nation back? What is that about? So this is part 2 of his post, and I will give you guys some context. But he basically says on Truth Social, now illegal leaks from a corrupt and highly political Manhattan District Attorney's Office, which has allowed new records to be set in violent crime and whose leader is funded by George Soros, indicate that with no crime being able to be proven and based on an old and fully debunked Fairy tale, the far and away leading Republican candidate and former president of the United States of America will be arrested on Tuesday of next week. Protest and take our nation back. And so you're probably wondering, well, what in the hell is Mr. Trump talking about? Well, I'll tell you what he's talking about. Look at this. NPR, Trump claims that he will be arrested next week. The claims come while a New York prosecutor considers charging Trump in connection with hush money paid to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. But there has been no official announcement of any plans for an indictment. So you're probably wondering, well, what's illegal about that? His 2016 presidential campaign paid Michael Cohen, his personal lawyer and fixer, to pay hush money to Stormy Daniels to keep quiet about their sexcapades and their cheating scandals, and probably offered other women hush money. All right, allegedly. And so his campaign for presidency labeled these payments as legal expenses, and that is illegal. Okay, and so now there's a grand jury. And I guess we can now assume that he might be indicted as of Tuesday. A warrant might be issued out for his arrest on Tuesday because I guess he saw, a leaked document and is now claiming that we need to protest and take our nation back. Right? Now, if Trump gets arrested, do I really care about the situation? No. Do I feel like he needs to be under the jail cell? Why not? I mean, all of the egregious things that he's done. Y'all don't even want me to go down the list. So honestly, you can throw him under, lock the key away. But I think the thing that's even scarier, that if he is arrested, if he is indicted, of course, they're going to view this as a witch hunt. The conservatives, a lot of the Republicans, the extremists, the right-wing extremists, the MAGA supporters and things like that. And we get the situation where, do we not remember January 6th, where there was a coup? There was an insurrection, at the Capitol, and I believe that it was incited by Mr. Donald Trump, y'all's favorite president. And so when this fool comes out on Truth Social, his version of Twitter, talking about y'all should protest and take our nation back, that's a dog whistle, you guys. Read between the lines. Y'all want me to read between the lines so bad. That's a dog whistle. He wants them folks to storm the Capitol again, or the New York District Attorney's Office. So listen, let me know how y'all feel about that situation. I just had to let y'all know what the hell going on. So Porsha, no, you cannot get the gold ceilings. We do not need you looking like Mr. Donald Trump in that all gold, very gaudy, tacky apartment in Manhattan in the Trump Tower, child. All right. Moving right along. Y'all let me know if Porsha should come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all see how I mix in housewives and politics? Should Porsha return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta? I think so. Should Denise Richards return to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? I think so. That's not Denise. That's not Denise. This is Denise. All right, listen, you guys. Garcelle had an event for her movie Black Girl Missing. We have Erica Jane, Dorit Kemsley, Garcelle Beauvais in the middle, Sutton Strack, Crystal Minkoff, and Kyle Richards. Oh my God, and look, in this other photo, we have Denise Richards. Oh, hey, Denise. Now, listen, let's stick to the current cast. First off, I noticed that, of course, Lip Serena is not there because we know Lip Serena quit, got fired, whatever you want to call it. All right? The bottom line is that I can't stand Lip Serena. I don't like Lip Serena. I kind of feel as though Lip Serena was borderline. You know what I mean? Talking about go watch that black show. I'm paraphrasing. Okay. And I'm mad that we never really got to talk about the husband. She ran Denise Richards off the show. She ran Lisa Vanderpump off the show. She ran Kim Richards off the show. She almost ran Kathy Hilton off the show. All right. But listen, I can't stand Lip Serena, but I'm looking at this cast and I'm like, okay, where are we going to get the spice from? Where are we going to get the villain from? Erica can be seen as a villain sometimes. Folks can view Kyle and Sutton as villains sometimes, but are y'all just going to be sitting around pussyfooting? And so look, Denise Richards showed up to this particular event, and it's pretty obvious to me that the only reason why she showed up, of course, to support Garcelle, but she actually showed her face this time because Lip Serena was not in attendance, or Lipsa Rinna is no longer a part of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We know that last year, Garcelle, I believe, had a birthday party in which she invited Denise and Lipsa. Lipsa had an event in New York with her husband. Denise, I believe, did not show up because she thought, well, there's a chance Lipsa might be there, so I won't show up. We know Lipsa chewed Denise Richards and spit her back out for exposing the fact that, you know, Denise allegedly had a lesbian sexual relationship with Miss Brandi Glanville. All right, so it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. I say that to say Denise Richards might be back, and I'm not too upset at that situation. So listen, are we advocates for Porsha to return to Atlanta? Do y'all want Denise to return to Beverly Hills? Do y'all want Trump to return to prison? Let's go ahead and talk about the situation. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.